Welcome to this video introducing Trinity Methodist Church. Trinity was part of the Lisburn and Dromore circuit, which amalgamated with the former circuits of Donard and Ballynahinch to create the Lagan Valley and South Down circuit back at the MCI conference in June 2021. The youngest church on the circuit, Trinity opened in 1995 as a church extension project with the support of MCI. Due to the success of the work at Trinity, the facilities were enhanced and an extension added in 2004 to provide facilities needed for the development work of this society. Trinity is a community church situated in the community for the benefit of the community in the West Lisburn area of the City of Lisburn. You will find a relaxed worship style here under the charge of the Reverend Alan Craig, and retired minister the Reverend Billy Davison undertakes some preaching and pastoral duties for this church. Sunday mornings are geared for the church family to meet for worship, and various children's activities run concurrently with this. Prayer ministry is also available after the morning service. On the day of this recording, a group of young people who had been involved with the Exodus project told something of their stories. A feature of Sunday morning at Trinity is the tea and coffee fellowship held in the foyer after the service. This practice has been in place since day one. After the facilities were extended in 2004, Trinity Community Initiatives, known as TCI, was formed to take forward the social witness of the church in the local community. And David Twyble, who has been involved since the beginning, explains the concept.
I vividly remember the sense of excitement and challenge we all felt in 2004 when our new facilities became available. Now all sorts of opportunities for our social witness and outreach lay before us. But whilst we were in those days facility rich, we were also in many ways volunteer poor, and remain so. However, despite this, a faithful and ever-changing team of volunteers from Trinity and beyond continue to provide a range of youth and children's activities, and also activities for adults, all of which are open to church members and our community. In 2004, we also realised that we could further extend our outreach by facilitating other organisations who needed support and better facilities. To promote and coordinate all of this, our TCI committee was set up. Now, most days, from Monday to Saturday, Trinity is buzzing with a mix of church activities and community events and projects, fully coordinated and facilitated by TCI.
At Trinity, there is a mix of regular church activities and community projects. One such is the Uniform Bank, and Emma Davis tells us about it.
School Uniform Bank started with an email to Alan in April 2021, and we opened officially in June 2021. We have had a brilliant impact, I hope, on the community, with 30 to 40 families a day during the summer benefiting from us. One example is it was a young girl with 3 children. She had become homeless because of domestic violence. We were able to get uniforms for all of her children, and we also were able to get them coats, school bags, shoes and PE kits for all 3 as well. And we stay open all year round.
In this series of videos, we chat to the society stewards in each church, and I'm pleased to introduce Dawn Clark and Lynn Barr, who will tell us about recently initiated projects. Dawn, will you tell us about Family Fridays?
We're introducing a new Family Friday Games Night, and this initiative is to start on the 7th of October and will be from approximately 7 o'clock until 8:30. And this idea is to encourage families to get to know each other and to have fun and fellowship, and help us to get to know families within the community. And this will be held on a monthly basis on the first Friday of each month, and there'll be a different activity each month.
Lynn, I picked up that an initiative starting soon is a series of dementia-friendly services. Tell us about the concept behind that.
According to figures from the Alzheimer's Society in Northern Ireland, over 20,000 people are living with dementia. This means that in our local community, many individuals and families have been affected. My own mum had a form of dementia, and as her illness progressed, she was unable to get to church. But she really appreciated visits from her minister, and even though her memory for short-term events was affected, she could still remember Bible verses, prayers, hymns from her earlier years. One day I happened to see an advertisement from East Belfast Mission for a dementia-friendly harvest service, and it set me thinking that nothing like this was running in Lisburn. Trinity also hosts a Singing for the Brain group, so I thought we would be ideally placed to host a dementia-friendly service. I attended an online training facilitated by the Methodist Church in Ireland, and then we planned a dementia-friendly Christmas service. The format of the service was short and simple, with well-known carols, Bible readings, a short talk, and some community singing led by Edel from Singing for the Brain. It's all very relaxed and informal. Afterwards, we had some tea and refreshments, which gave the carers a chance to have a chat with others, because we acknowledge it is very important too, as carers can often feel isolated. We next hosted an Easter service and were encouraged that more people attended and gave us positive feedback. For the 2022-23 year, we've planned services once a month for the first Sunday of the month at 2:30 p.m, starting in October with a harvest theme. The services are open to everyone, so if anyone across the circuit knows someone living with dementia and their carer, please pass on the information. We'd love to see them.
Thank you, Dawn and Lynn, for that insight into the life of Trinity Methodist Church. Thank you to all who helped make this video, and especially to you for taking the time to watch it. I hope it has been beneficial and that you've learned something about the work of our church in this part of the Lagan Valley and South Down circuit.